Here he goes again, the 34-year-old Cardano founder and his light in the dark narratives. As Cardano continues to grow and mount important steps, Charles Hoskinson has only influenced more people to share his thoughts and expectations. Now, he sees some good news coming for Cardano in November. Another Fed meeting is imminent, and no one is quite sure of their next decision. The Fed and the general crypto market are not smiling, but Charles Hoskinson is. According to recent reports, Charles Hoskinson has attracted extreme backlash from the XRP community regarding its members' allegations against the SEC as a grand conspiracy. He reiterated that XRP fans are muddying the waters with their statements while making it more difficult for the industry to support Ripple. The Cardano creator emphasized that he does not want to go down the road of accusing the entire government agency of criminal conduct. He also slammed the free pass narrative pushed by the XRP fans, claiming that their actions were fomenting divisiveness instead of gaining much needed allies. The backlash was huge as the sentiment is still strongly felt. Charles Hoskinson is clearly not in good mood to announce any bullish statement regarding Cardano, but his recent announcement came in like a bombshell. This announcement has justified the fact that Cardano ADA is indeed Hoskinson's baby after all. The team behind Cardano, Input Output Global, might have some more mind-blowing surprises in store for the ADA community in November, and the founder has attested to it. The prominent crypto enthusiast claims that something special is coming in November, without unveiling further details. To prove that his statement was more than just a mere bluff, he attached an animated GIF with the "Good News Everyone" catchphrase, which was historically said by the character Professor Farnsworth from the 1999 animated TV show Futurama. This meme is widely used by anyone who talks about anything good and exciting. Yes, Charles Hoskinson is triggering public attention again. Just a word from Charles Hoskinson and everyone's hopes are at their peak. Since he had just released a catchphrase, this is probably something behind the scenes that is propelling his excitement. Anything special in a nerve-wracking bear market should be enough to pull us out, right? Cardano rolled out the much-anticipated Vasil upgrade in September after months of consistent delays. The ADA token, which saw a significant rally in the run-up to the upgrade, has disappointingly failed to initiate headway since then. During a recent interview with the famous YouTuber BitBoy Crypto, Hoskinson said that the Cardano network was in the wait-and-see phase following the release of the Vasil hard fork. From the records, the Cardano network hit a milestone of 3,000 smart contracts at the beginning of August, and showed no signs of deteriorating after the blockchain completed the Vasil hard fork on September 22nd. Notably, the hard fork update fulfilled its promise of improving the network's scalability with the growth of new plutuscripts. Incorporating smart contract functionality, increasing the blockchain's speed and scalability, providing DeFi applications of development platform, and making a blockchain programmable are just some of the few improvements introduced by the Alonso upgrade in 2021. And so far, these improvements have been upbeat with the Vasil hard fork. However, the Vasil hard fork has not been successful in gaining substantial momentum in terms of staking values and other aspects. On October 6th, the total value locked in Cardano dropped below $80 million for the first time since January of 2022. There was also a significant drop in ADA trading volumes of almost $1 billion, which generally described the attitude of anxious investors in the turbulent crypto market. On the good side, a glance through the overview section of the Cardano fan stakeable page revealed a steady increase in the number of ADA wallets and a slightly lagging increase in the number of delegators who have put their ADA on stake. An increase in the number of transactions was also noted. Moreover, Cardano approached the threshold of including more payments in a single transaction, and this was noted by Charles Hoskinson. A plethora of change in terms of quality and quantity have taken place with the Cardano smart contract platform Plutus. What else should we expect from the Vasil hard fork in November? According to Hoskinson, on the partnership side, especially when it released to the bridges, standards, and certifications, a lot of things were set to happen. He noted that the convergence of the metaverse, GameFi, and non-fungible tokens on Cardano was the biggest surprise. It brought a lot of new actors into our space, he said. Charles Hoskinson has repeatedly seen the bright side in every market turmoil. From his perspective, every episode of fear and panic in the crypto market is always a catalyst for change. Recall that he termed the bear market as the best moment to see big moves, given the way that he pushed for a launch of the Vasil hard fork. In February 2022, during an AMA, he shared his thoughts on the crypto market downturn. He spun the situation as a necessity, or lesson to learn, to bring about global adoption of digital assets. What that translates to is global adoption of cryptocurrencies above and beyond a few tens of millions of people but billions of people, he said. Hoskinson emphasized that it was imperative not to get caught up in the daily market fluctuations. He also stressed that the project with real utility and purpose will make it, of which Cardano is one. In addition, he said that in the long term, things are going to look better. That's why you have to zoom out and say, why are we here and what are we doing? And realize that there is a real use and utility and a real purpose in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Things are going to look better, he added. With this view, Hoskinson implied that investors are just witnessing what strengthens the need for cryptocurrencies, and more people will come to realize this, thus giving rise to global crypto adoption. Apparently, given the current condition of the market, investors are tired of motivational speeches. It is probably because cryptocurrencies thrive on statistics and charts, and are not mere displays of faith. A few months ago, a Twitter user identified as CoinMe2345 attempted to insult the Cardano founder over the flaccid price action of the token, but was instantly sent to the depths of hell with Hoskinson's response. Since reaching an all-time high of $3.10 of September 2021, Cardano ADA has floundered in price. It is quite interesting that despite the dramatic fall, the launch of smart contracts, successful updates, and a slew of partnerships was still bursting with the potential for a great future. This was probably what got the Twitter user upset and propelled a reaction to the Seinfeld-themed meme about greed that Hoskinson had tweeted. After likening Cardano to a dead donkey, it didn't take long for the Cardano founder to attack with a 4-word heart-wrenching response. The effect of his reply was fierce and degrading. Of course, Cardano's future is great, but nobody is certain about what crypto will end up doing, and Charles Hoskinson is not being a skeptic, and anyone who attempts to speak badly of Cardano will face the same fate as that Twitter user. Is a special thing going to happen in Cardano when the Fed is crazy about reducing inflation at all costs? So far, the results of their meetings have affected cryptocurrency. Bitcoin and Ethereum prices have seen swift declines following previous Fed rate increases this year. Another drop in November has the potential of erasing moderate recent gains to the two top cryptos. Bitcoin recently mounted past $20,000 with Ethereum hitting $1,500 for the first time since mid-September. The effects of each new Fed rate increase have continued to play out across the crypto and stock markets, as investors react to uncertain economic environments. If the Fed meeting in November happens and it ends up being anything like the previous ones, crypto investors should be ready for another roller coaster ride. Historic price charts reflect how Bitcoin's price dropped at least 10% or more following the Fed's meetings in March, May, and June. While the decline after July's meetings was decent, there was a vivid pattern of Fed rate increases corresponding to the drops in the crypto market. Historical data does not include how markets will react in the future, but in the world of volatility and unpredictability, everyone needs to be on guard. Aggressive rate hikes are not positive for crypto prices, and according to experts, this choppiness will likely to continue in the short term, and if anything happens to Bitcoin, Cardano ADA won't be spared. As a result of crypto's history of volatility, prices are just as likely to fall back down as they continue climbing, and there is no means to decipher with certainty where they will go next. Be prepared for the worst is clearly on everyone's lips, but Cardano's Hoskinson is not playing that tune. Well, there is no harm in watching how Cardano's special move will come forth in a bearish November. What are your thoughts on this? Let's have them in the comment section below. Of course, we'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.